Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video, little wrestling video again. So I got this recommendation by someone. They want me to do a push video, like who deserves to get a push and how I want, and kind of like how I want them to get pushed. So I got a list of people that we're going to talk about. So make sure you guys drop a freaking like, subscribe if you're new, because there's gonna be more videos coming very soon. Like this video we're doing right now, we post it tomorrow, and then depending how I feel tomorrow, I might post my prediction video tomorrow and post that on Friday, because the pay-per-view, the Clash of the Castles pay-per-view is Saturday. So I might post that Friday, depending how I feel. I don't know yet. We'll see. Anyhow, so let's get it freaking started. The first person we're gonna be talking about in a second. We got a couple people. So I'm gonna name all the people. We're gonna talk to them, and I'm gonna break it up in like sections. But the first person we're gonna be talking about will be Grayson Waller. We'll be talking about Maxine Dupree. We'll be talking about Montez Ford. We'll be talking about Austin Theory. We'll be talking about Carmelo Hayes, Candice LeRae, Kyrie Zane, Blair Davenport, Xavier Woods, Dirty Dom, Dominic Mysterio, wherever you want to call him, Dirty Dom, Daddy Dom. Don't call him Daddy Dom though. But Dirty Dom, Dominic Mysterio, Shayna Baszler, Ilya Dragunov, and Dakota Kai. So that's who we're going to be talking about in this video. And yeah, so let's get started, and let's start with the first freaking one. Let's freaking go. So the first one we're going to be talking about is my boy, Grayson Waller. I'm a fan of Grayson Waller. I'm a Grayson Waller fan. I know right now he's currently in a tag team with Austin Theory, which I also adore. Austin Theory, both of them as a tag team, beautiful. Them as a heel, beautiful. But if they ever put them in a singles match, they have to feud against each other first. Because but we're not talking about Austin Theory right now. We're talking about Grayson Waller. If they do eventually separate him away from Austin Theory, he should stay as a heel, because his heel character is so freaking talented. I'm not even joking. If you haven't seen his work, go watch his work in NXT. When he had his shoot with freaking Johnny Wrestling, aka Johnny Gargano, that was an amazing freaking story. He played so damn well as a heel. Going to his house, live streaming it, be like, hey, I'm at your house, da da da. Why Johnny is doing a promo at NXT, then they eventually have a brawl at Johnny Gargano's freaking house, and then his wife, who is Candice LeRae, comes out with a baby, and like there's like, what are you guys doing? Why you fight? Beautiful work. That was beautiful work. So like, him as a heel character is so freaking good. So if you're pushing him as a freaking heel, it's gonna be amazing. Do I see him being like a top? I'll say for SmackDown, he's probably one of the top heels for the men right now, because he's so damn freaking good at what he does. I do see him winning a singles title. I do see him eventually winning the United States Championship eventually. If he does move to Raw, I do see him winning the Intercontinental Championship eventually. Him being like winning a world title, it's possible, but not anytime soon. Maybe in a couple of years. Not anytime soon, but right now I see him just winning the United States Championship. But like, before he gets there, his first feud has to be with Austin Theory, because you can make that storyline so good, which I'll eventually make a video of that, how I would break up A-Town Down Under. That would be a much video. But he cannot be a babyface. If I'm telling you right now, WWE do not put Grayson Waller as a babyface. It would go down under. See what I did there? A-Town Down Under will go under, but he plays it better as a freaking heel character. That's it. That's all. He's so good on the mic when he's a heel. But like the only thing I'm afraid of is this: once they break up A-Town Down Under, they're gonna forget about him. But there's so much character in this guy that you can make him a superstar. Like you can still have him continue the whole Grayson Waller effect show, but also like build that up in like a storyline with someone like with Austin Theory down the line if they end up breaking up, or have him feud with like I don't know, like anybody, like Cody Rhodes. I want to mention people like Cody Rhodes, uh, Jimmy Uso. That would be a banger. Like there's so many people he can feud with on SmackDown to build his character even more. So that's how like if you give him the right push, he can be the top fucking heel in the WWE. Like he can even be the most hated person in WWE because when he was on NXT, the amount of boos he was getting, beautiful. It kind of reminded me of Dom, how Dom gets booed. His boos back then, they weren't even booed. They were just like, they'd say F you, Grayson. Like they'll just like chat that. That's a perfect heel. But that's one person who should get pushed. He deserves like at least a singles title before he hangs the boots. An IC title for sure. And if he does go to Raw, an IC title for Raw, for SmackDown, United States Championship. But yeah, that's one person that should deserve to get pushed, and how I want him to get pushed, because just keep him as the heel. That's all. Just keep him as the heel. But yeah, the next person we're going to be talking about is Maxine Dupree. All right, now second person that deserves a freaking push is Maxine Dupree. I just love saying that way. I love Maxine Dupree 100%, and her on Alpha Academy, it kind of breaks my heart the way that they're making her feel, because in a way, yes, she can be a great manager, but I also see potential her being a superstar and actually winning the women's world title. Not now, down the line. Not only she has improved, but she's getting better and better as she goes, like as she fights. Before she was a bit when she first started, but again, she's so sweet and innocent. So like with the story with Chad Gable and Afro Academy, I kind of feel bad for I actually feel bad for Maxine deeply, but I feel like the reason why I see potential, because I'm not saying because of this, but her one match that I can't remember that was actually good. That wasn't quick. It was, I think it lasted maybe 5 minutes, maybe, I don't remember exactly, but it wasn't that short. But when she had her match with Rhea Ripley, you can see the growth that she had. It was blossoming. There's potential for Maxine to be a champion just by that match. It was, like I said, it wasn't that long. It was pretty short, but it was still a good match because she actually was giving everything she got. That's one thing about Maxine I like. She didn't give up so quick. She fought her way. Again, didn't last long, but she fought her way to actually prove herself. I can do this. I can be a future champion one day, which that's what I love about that match about her. But another thing is, during the Battle Royal, when the week after that Rhea Ripley had to vacate the title and they did the Battle Royal for the Women's World title, Maxine Dupree showed what she can do. Not only she took out one person, but she took out the two people that have been bullying her the whole entire time from ever since she started like getting into like the wrestling webs was Candice LeRae, which I'll be talking about her, and Indy Hartwell. She took those two out by herself with no help at all. And then another thing that like drawn to me about her is when she stood up. She did get eliminated by Nia Jax, but the way that she stood up in front of Nia Jax and just like, I won't say taunting her, but like just picking on her, that's impressive. For someone like Maxine Dupree, just face to face with Nia Jax, you know right there that's going to be a future women's champion one day. It won't be now, but one day she'll be a women's world champion. It doesn't matter. I see it happening. She has freaking potential. If you just give her a chance, there is potential. It could happen. Just give her a chance and you're good. Give her a chance because she has potential. She's good on the mic because she managed before. She's getting better in the ring. It's just she's so freaking good. Just separate her from Alpha Academy, and she can grow as a superstar. I see her being a potential women's champion one day. Don't know when, but I do see a future. Maxine Brie, if you just give her a chance, because there's something big I see in Maxine, and I just don't know what it is. I just see potential. So give that Maxine needs a push because she's too talented, too damn talented. But yeah, next person we're going to be talking about is Mr. Montez Ford from the Street Freaking Profits. That's freaking. Alright, next person we're going to be talking about is my boy freaking Montez freaking Ford from the Street Profits. This guy, as much I love his tag team partner, I swear Montez Ford deserves a freaking United States Championship. Or not even United States. If you don't give him a United States Champion, give him the Money in the Bank. But I know he's not going to win that. But my freaking goodness gracious, this guy is his technique in the freaking ring is just like what the like he's just he does freaking insane. I don't know how to explain him. He does crazy freaking things. This man will be freaking going on top of the turnbuckle doing a freaking swanton, freaking bomb, a freaking moonsault. He's doing a freaking backflip on the freaking ropes. This guy is insane. If you don't give him a freaking singles freaking title, I don't know what you're doing, WWE. You are wasting his freaking time. This guy is so freaking good. So freaking good. The only thing he needs to work on, I'll tab a little bit, is his promos. That's about it. If he works on his promos, superstar right there. Superstar in the freaking books. Because my god, this guy, every time he's in the ring, I swear, I'm usually when it's a tag team match, doesn't matter who it is. I don't know, tag team match doesn't like interest me. But every time this Montez Ford is in the ring, it doesn't matter who's against. The Bloodline, A-Town Down Under, freaking New Catch Republic, or Authors of Pain, or the DIY. It doesn't matter who he's in a freaking tag team match against. I swear to goodness gracious, this guy is always doing some crazy freaking things. It's just, he's also hilarious too. This man needs a singles freaking push. As much as I like him with Angelo Dawkins, he needs a single push. He needs one right the freak now. If it's not now, give it to him soon, because this guy can be a future freaking. I don't see him being a future world champion. I think he's that good as a mid-card wrestler, but give this guy at least the United States Championship soon, because my freaking goodness gracious, this guy is so freaking good in the freaking ring. If you haven't seen what he does, just go search Montez Ford and you go watch what he does, because my god, his things he does is just insane. Like, and always like I again, I don't know how to explain it. Just give this man a freaking singles title, please. I don't care if he dethrones freaking Logan Paul. Just give him a freaking singles freaking title. He deserves it. The way that he performs in the ring, he deserves it. But again, he needs to work on his promo. Once he works on his promo, Montez Ford is going to be your next United States champion. Mark my word, because that guy is so freaking talented in the freaking ring. That's it. That's all I gotta say. He's so talented, so talented. So he really needs a push because he's so good in the ring, so good. But next person we're going to be talking about is my boy, my other boy, other Grayson Waller, Austin freaking Theory. All right, next person we're talking about is not Grayson Waller, freaking Austin freaking Theory, who is one half of the tag team championship with his tag team partner Grayson Waller, which I already talked about already. But I'm gonna say this: Austin Theory is one person who deserves a freaking push. He kind of got a little push a little bit back then, but this is his time to even grow as a superstar. I see Austin Theory not only being a United States Championship champion again, but I actually see this guy being a champion, like an actual like WWE Universal or whatever they call it right now, the WWE Universal Champion or Undisputed Champ. I don't know what they call the one on SmackDown, but you know what I mean. I see him winning that because he's so good in the ring. Two, his selling is so freaking beautiful. Two, his in-ring performance is like his mic skills so freaking good. I'm gonna say this. It hurts for me to say this because I'm kind of like a John Cena fan. Not like a fully John Cena fan, but like I liked him during the time. But his match against John Cena, that even though John Cena is like his biggest fan, when he had his match against John Cena at, I think it was at WrestleMania, I think it was so good. Like that's how you know his work against John. The whole rivalry between him and John Cena was so good, so good. He's actually so good. He can be the face of the company. I'm saying this right now. I know people are gonna like be like, what, really? I see Austin Theory being the face of the company when Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, Roman Reigns, all those people, Seth Rollins, oh, even put Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest, I'll mention too. There's so many people there's so many other people. I see him being the face of the company. When you try to say face, because I see him turning baby face very soon. What's really going on with him and Grayson Waller? They said they're good, but the way that the story is like building up, I see them breaking very soon. Which I said I'll make a video of that very soon. But I see Grayson Waller turning baby face and being the face of the freaking company. He is so damn freaking good. Like I said, his selling is good. His in-ring performance is so good. His promos are so good. Like, this guy's in the best shape of his best shape of his life as well. Because this guy's a freaking gym fanatic. This guy, his if you follow him on Instagram, his freaking workout physique is just like, it's just insanely so freaking like insanely good. But yeah, I see freaking Austin Theory being the face of the company, and I see him winning. Like I see him having like a little run of the United States Championship for like maybe 100 days maybe, and then that will kind of escalate him for like the World Championship. I don't know against whoever was the champion when he gets there, but I see it mostly happening. If it's not this year, it probably won't be this year, but I see it happening probably next year or the year after. But he is going to be the face of the company. He is going to be a world champion very soon. This guy has potential. He is so good. So this guy needs a push. The guy, as much as they want to keep him and Grayson Waller as a tag team, you separate these two, they're going to succeed as a singles competitor because they're so good at both in the ring, out of the ring. So like, give my boy Austin mother freaking Theory a freaking push when he becomes a singles competitor, because I see him being a future of the company, because he's so good in the ring and people love him. Like his fans love him, even though he's a heel. He's trying to keep like the heel persona in, but you know deep down he loves the fan. You can tell. But that's give my boy for Constant Theory a push. Now, next person we're talking about is good old Carmelo Hayes. Alright, so we have Carmelo Hayes, aka him. One thing I'm gonna say is I hate that gimmick when he says him. I don't like that gimmick at all. But other than that, he's also so good. His performance at NXT was so good, especially his rivalry with Trick Williams. So fucking good. So good. Like, it's just, their rivalry was so good. Him as a heel, so good. I don't think you should, don't change him to a babyface, because I feel like that would be a horrible run for him. It's like the same with Grayson Waller. You change Grayson Waller to a heel, to a babyface, it's gonna go down there. Same thing with freaking Carmelo Hayes. This guy deserves to be a freaking heel forever. He is so freaking good. There was one promo he did on NXT that he was sitting in the middle of the ring. It was like, I remember because it was like an Eddie Guerrero freaking promo that he did a while back. I don't remember what promo it was, but I remember Eddie was sitting. I think it was the Rey Mysterio and Dom when he was like saying that Dom is his son. I think it was that one. But Carmelo's just sitting in the ring. It's dark. You see like a light shining on him, and he's just cutting a promo. That promo's so good, so good. That man. I do see him winning a world championship, but not anytime soon. He's still young. He just came in the like the main roster not too long ago, like a couple weeks ago from the draft. So I don't see him winning like a world title shot anytime soon. He needs to win a US championship. So like, I don't care. Make this happen. Listen to me. LA Knight versus Logan Paul versus Carmelo Hayes. You put him in that freaking title ring, those three are gonna amazingly just cook. I know like LA Knight might win, but if you just let Carmelo freaking cook in the ring, he is going to be a true freaking star in the WWE. His first freaking match on SmackDown was against Cody Rhodes. He almost won that. Guys, he almost freaking won that. Even Cody Rhodes was like mind blowing. Like, this guy has potential. Give this guy a freaking chance. He is a future champion down the line. Not now because he's still young, but I see him winning like the United States Championship very, very soon. Who knows? He could probably win Money in the Bank. Who knows? But I do see him winning the United States Championship very, very soon. I feel like once LA Knight wins the championship against Logan Paul, put LA Knight and Carmelo Hayes for the title. That's what you do it, because that guy deserves a freaking title, the United States Championship. He deserves at least a freaking mid-card freaking title. He's so good in the ring, out of the ring. His performance is so good. Give the guy a chance. Like, he deserves it so freaking bad. But next person we're going to talk about is Candice LeRae. Alright, so Candice LeRae, she is, her heel character is so good. It is so good. The way that she is playing, I won't say playing, but the way she's making Indy Hartwell turn heel, it is so freaking good. But not only that, she's her promos do need to be worked on a tad little bit. That's the only thing. But her ring performance is so good. I remember her during War Games back in NXT when it was Rhea Ripley and Candice LeRae versus Shayna Baszler, Bianca Belair, Io Sky. I forget the last person. I always forget the last person. It was basically a freaking 2-on-5. The way that Candice LeRae freaking just the way she performed on War Games She is so good in the mother freaking ring. This she deserves a freaking women's championship. Probably down the line. I don't know when exactly, but soon. But if they don't give it to her, at least whenever they bring the mid card title for the women, give her the mid card title. Let her be the first woman to win that mid card title for the for Raw. Let her be the first person to win that because she is so effing good in the ring. I think like I said, the only problem she needs help with is her promos. But other than that, her as the heel, so good. The way that she's playing with, like I said, Indy Hartwell is so freaking good because people love Indy Hartwell, but the way she's making her turn heel, so good, so freaking good. It's so good, man. Like I don't know how to explain it, but her, like I said, her performance, like I actually like Candice LeRae from NXT. Like after I saw that match in War Games, I absolutely adore Candice LeRae. I'm like, this, I can see her being the future champion someday. I can see it happening. But again, for her, keep her as a heel because she is so good as a heel. Her character right now as a heel is so good. So good. Like, it's actually so freaking good. The only thing they need to work on is her promos. That's it. Once her promos are good, there is one of your top freaking heels of the WWE. I'm saying that right now. But Candice LeRae deserves a title. If not the women's world title, she deserves at least a mid card title because she's so good in the ring. That's what I'm gonna say. Next person we're gonna talk about is good old another female wrestler, Kairi Sane. Alright, next person we're gonna talk about is Kairi Sane, who is part of Damage Control, which is Io Sky, Dakota Kai, which we'll be talking about later, and Asuka. So since Asuka is injured, they're not really showing us much for Kyrie as much because Asuka, it was kind of like Kyrie's little like bread and butter kind of thing. Like they worked so well together. But since Asuka's injured, they don't know what to do with Kyrie. But Kyrie is so good in the ring; it's actually insane. Like her performances, like in Japan when she used to wrestle there, so good. She's so good in the ring. But another thing is, I think she'll also be good if she cuts promos in Japanese. Like when they do it for Io Sky, so good. Like so good. They just need to use her more. And like Kairi Sane is so good. She deserves a world championship, a women's world title. She is so good in the ring. So freaking good. Like I know they want to build her as a tag team. If you put her as a singles champion, like single competitor, she's gonna skyrocket. She's gonna skyrocket because she's so damn good. She doesn't talk as much, but it's okay. But like I said, you just put her like let her do like a Japanese freaking promo. She can cook with that, and then just like she can cook with that. She's just so freaking talented. Like they're just like not using her the best of abilities right now. But hopefully, knock on wood, that they actually do use her properly because she's so good. She's so talented. She's so creative. Her moveset is so good. She deserves, like I said, she deserves a world championship. I don't know when. I don't know how many years she has left, but she deserves it. Most likely next year. Next year, I see her being a world champion next year because she's just so talented. There's so many talented women right now in the division, but they're not getting used properly because they're in a faction. That's the only problem. If most of these women were not in a faction, they'd be so good. Like Kairi Sane be so good. Candice LeRae be so good. Maxine Dupri be so good. Eventually, when I talk about Dakota Kai and Shayna Baszler, they are so good. Like they can be I see them being a future freaking champion soon. But like, oh my, she's so good. So give her a chance. I can see her being a world champion. Just Give her more single matches, because right now they're like not using her. She's being like a little puppet. I hate saying that, but she's like a little puppet towards Damage Control. Because you see Dakota Kai wrestling, you see Io Sky wrestling, you don't see Kairi Sane. Give this girl, just give her a match. I don't care who it's against. Give her against Lyra Valkyria. Give it against Natalia. I don't care who it is. Just give her a freaking shot. Like trust me. She is so good in the ring, and she deserves a run of the championship. It's not to be that long of a run. Just give her a chance. Let her win like a championship because she deserves it. But next person we're gonna talk about is Blair Davenport. Alright. So next one we're gonna talk about. She just got drafted to SmackDown. I don't think she even had a match yet. I don't think. I'm trying to think. I don't think so. Is Blair Davenport. She got drafted from NXT to SmackDown. I think the only time I saw her on TV on SmackDown is when she was talking to Nick Aldis and Naomi came in and she was I don't remember what she was ranting about, but Blaine Davenport did not like that at all. I don't know if that match ever happened. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments below because I don't remember that match happened. But they haven't. I don't think she has even debuted. But she was so good in NXT. But like, they haven't used her. Like, if you're going, the way that you should push her, start her match with Naomi. Build her like that. Her first rivalry should be with Naomi. Build her with that. It doesn't matter how long the feud goes. Just let her freaking fight. Her promo of like her doing like an entry of like her who she is, so good. But give her a chance in the ring. Like I said, I don't think I saw her debut yet. If she did, let me know in the comments because I watch freaking Friday Night SmackDown and Monday Night Raw pretty much every single week when it comes on, and I don't think I have seen her like debut at all. And I'm being like dead serious. I don't think I have. So like this, her first opponent, Naomi, because Naomi did interrupt her when she was talking to Nick Aldis. Have that be your first freaking feud, and after that, I don't know, Candice LeRae, or like Indy Hartwell, or Bianca Belair, or Jade Cargill, eventually down the line. But this, she deserves. I don't see her being a world champion anytime soon. Again, if they've been a mid-card title to SmackDown, I see her being a mid-card champion. She needs more work in the ring. Like I said, she was so good in NXT. They used her so well. But since she came to main roster, they really haven't really used her. That's what I said. Her first opponent, Naomi. Let Naomi be her first opponent. Let her work with that. And after that, maybe Tiffany Stratton. You know? Just like let her grow because she's so talented. Like I know they bring all these people from NXT and then they wait like a couple months before they use. No. If you're gonna bring somebody from like a perfect example, I'll use this person for example because I won't say they're the same. No, I'll say they're the same level. Lyra Valkyria, the way that they're using her on Raw, so good. That's why they should use, Blair Davenport because she was so good at NXT. Build her up, build her up. She deserves to be a champion. Probably not like a WWE Women's Champion, not anytime soon, but at least like a mid card champion, like a mid card Women's Champion. She'd be so good. She's good. Like I said, she's good at promos. She's good in the ring. If you haven't watched her in NXT, she is so good. Go watch her. She's so freaking good. So good. But yeah, so give her a push because she deserves it. But again, I just want to see her in the ring because I haven't seen her debut. Make her debut, please. Like, stop like holding her back. Stop like giving us like a teaser, having her talk to Nick all this, but she's not really like wrestling. Give this girl a freaking chance. Please. She is so good. Don't waste her time, please. Alright, next what we're going to talk about is Xavier Woods, who is part of the New Day with Kofi Kingston. And I would say Biggie, he still counts, even though he hasn't wrestled, he's still part of the freaking New Day. Xavier Woods. I think since they give Kofi Kingston a chance at the world title, they give Big E a chance at the world title. This is now Xavier Woods' time to be a champion. You made him King of the Ring once, but back then King of the Ring didn't really matter. Now it does matter, but he didn't win it because he got injured. But this guy deserves to be a champion. I don't know when exactly, but this man deserves to be a champion. This guy is so freaking damn good. It's yeah, he's just so damn. I don't know. He's just so good. His promos are also good too. But like, New Day have been together for I don't even know how long now. They've been together. I think the most longest freaking faction in WWE right now. They need to separate Kofi and Woods. They need to separate them. I'm saying this right. They need to separate them. And like the way like Karrion Kross is slowly trying to get him away from Kofi. Love that. Love that. Trying to get him to like be a singles. This man deserves a freaking push. Please give him a freaking push. Please do. Please. Like this guy just needs it. He needs to be a champion. I don't care if it's not like a world champ, like a world heavyweight championship. I don't care. Give him the IC title. Give him the IC title just for a little bit. Let him have that like a nice freaking run. If his boys freaking Kofi did Kofi Mania, he won the freaking WWE Championship. And Biggie also won it too. I think he won the Money in the Bank. Quote me on that. And he won the championship. Xavier Woods could do that. If his best friends can do that, Xavier Woods could do that. Just give him a freaking chance because he deserves a push. He is so good down in the ring. But like I said, New Day have been together for a long time. It's time to separate them. Stop separating people that haven't been together for a year, like the Judgment Day, DUI, freaking A-Town Down Under, Damage Control. Guys, New Day has been together for the longest freaking time. The longest freaking faction in WWE. Break them up. Don't break the other factions. Break them up. And let Xavier Woods have his own freaking run because he deserves it. The things he has been through, he deserves to be a champion. An IC champion. Maybe down the line, a WWE World Heavyweight Championship because he's so good. Give my boy Xavier Woods a freaking chance. Now, next person, I've been a fan of this person for a very, very long time, and that is Mr. Dominic Mysterio, aka Dirty Dom. He's next. All right, next person we're talking about who needs a push. This guy needs a frick. This is the number one. This is the number one person on this freaking list that deserves a freaking push, and that person is Mr. Dominic Mysterio, aka Dirty Dom. Don't call him Daddy Dom. No, don't. I know. Liv Morgan said that like Monday Night Raw. Don't call him Daddy Dom. No. Dirty Dom. Or Dirty Dom. Or Dominic Mysterio. But this man needs a title. I don't care if he's no. Actually, maybe down the line a WWE World Heavyweight Championship, but this man needs the Intercontinental Championship. Give him the Intercontinental Championship or let him win Money in the freaking Bank. I don't know what wrestler that is not like a top baby face of the company or the face of the freaking company works as much as Dominic Mysterio. This man is always on the freaking road. He's at house shows. If he's not wrestling on the like main show, he's doing dark shows after like the show is over. This man is always on the grind. He's on every single storyline. Like right now, he's in a storyline with Liv Morgan and the Judgment Day and Rhea Ripley. Like he was in a storyline with, LWO was his father, his deadbeat father, Rey Mysterio. He was in a storyline with Santos's faction as well. Like he's in every single thing. This man deserves a IC freaking title. Not a tag team title. Fuck that. An IC title. Give this man a freaking night. Another thing I'll say is his match against Gunther. Oh my god, it was so good because some people will probably be like, probably fold. Because the way that guy smacks people, the way he's like, just destroys people, it's brutal. But Dom did so well in that match. His selling is so good. His promos are good when the fans are not booing him. I know he's the biggest heel of the company right now, but when he can cut a promo, his promos are good. His promos are good. Like, beautiful. This man deserves an IC title. If not an IC title, let him win Money in the Bank and let him cash in on against whoever's IC champion. This Dominic Dirty Dom Mysterio deserves a title. If you wanted to find a workhorse, you open a dictionary. And look at workhorse, you can see Dominic Mysterio in there. Because that guy is a workhorse. That guy is always freaking grinding. He's in every single storyline. He is at every single live show he's doing dark matches. He's on the main story. Like, this man is a freaking workhorse. If you don't give him a championship by this year or next year, you are throwing your money away, because this man is the future of WWE as a heel. That's another thing. That's another person. Do not turn to a face. I feel like, I know he was a face when he was with his dad way back in like 2020. Nah, don't turn him back to a face. Keep him as a heel. He is so good as a freaking heel. I think it's gonna happen soon. The way that this storyline is going with the whole Liv and Rhea and the Judgment Day storyline. Well, it's mainly Rhea and Liv situation, but the Judgment Day is kind of part of it because Rhea is part of the Judgment Day. But anyhow, the way that they're doing it, and if they do end up having all the Judgment Days separate from each other, Dom should be the #1 person, other than Finn. Finn's another person that they should also push. But other than Finn, Dom should win the IC title by this year or next year. If it doesn't happen, WWE, I don't know what you're doing. You're wasting your fucking time. Because this guy's a fucking workhorse. If you guys don't see it, I don't know. I don't know. I know a lot of people hate Dirty Dom for what he did to his deadbeat dad of a father. But his in-ring as a heel is so freaking good. Give this guy a chance. Give him an IC title. He deserves to win the IC title. If it's not an IC title, let him win Money in the Bank. And let him cash in on who is IC champion or who is the World Heavyweight Championship. Because, my God, this guy deserves. He deserves it. Now, the next person we're going to be talking about is good old Shayna Baszler right after. Alright, next person we're going to talk about is good old Shayna Baszler. Another person who is a two-time NXT Women's Champion, and I believe also the longest reigning Women's Champion back in way back in NXT. I don't know right now if she still is, but she's a two-time NXT Champion. And her days in NXT was so freaking good. One of her best matches, actually no, two of her best matches, I would say. Two of her best matches. One of them was War Games, which I mentioned with her team of, I'm going to forget one person's name on her team, I always do. It was Shayna Baszler, Bianca Belair, Io Sky. Oh my god, I forgot the other one. I just forgot. If you guys remember. And then the other side was Rhea Ripley, Candice LeRae, Tegan Nox, and Dakota Kai, but those two never ever freaking came in the ring because shenanigans happened. But it's okay. That match, Shayna played so freaking good. It was so good. And her another best performance that I actually truly loved too was her NXT Championship against Rhea Ripley for the NXT Women's Championship. That match was so freaking good. So good. It was one of her best freaking matches in NXT for me by far. And when she came into the main roster, she had a tag team with Nia Jax for a little bit, won the tag team championship with her, and then they broke up. And then she had a tag team with Natalya for a little bit. Then they broke up, and then she had I believe she won the tag team championship with Ronda Rousey. Then they broke up. They had a little feud a little bit, which that feud was actually interesting because that put Ronda Rousey out of WWE, which was again that was good. That was a good singles run for her. And then they put her back in the tag team. Now she's with Zoe Stark, which again, give this girl give her a singles run. She is so good in the damn freaking ring. So good in the ring. Like, she was so good in NXT. She had a great run when she was like having that feud with Ronda Rousey. So freaking good. Give her a world freaking championship. Listen, I'm gonna say this right now. I know Rhea Ripley, when she comes back, she's gonna feud with Liv Morgan. But when Rhea Ripley wins that title, which she eventually will, have them have a rematch. Shayna Baszler versus Rhea Ripley for the women's world title. That match will cook because they already cooked in NXT. Imagine them cooking in the main freaking roster. That's some money right there. That's money. I will pay for that to happen again. A rematch of what happened in NXT. Rebuild that in the main roster. Book that. I don't know when that should happen, but that should happen. Rhea Ripley versus Shayna Baszler for the women's world title. Make that happen because Shayna Baszler is so good in the ring. Again, I said to some other people in this video, the only thing that she needs to work on is her promos. But I think if they will let them do, if Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark will actually let freaking Sonya Deville, who came back, let them freaking manage them, Shayna Baszler would be so good at promos. Because Sonya Deville is so good at promos. She was a great manager when she was doing I think she was a manager during the COVID kind of era kind of situation and a little bit out of COVID. She was so good. If you let freaking someone like Sonya Deville manage Shayna Baszler, I can see her being one of the top women in the WWE. But she's so good in the ring. You stop putting her with tag teams. Let her run as a solo because her match, like I said, against Ronda Rousey, it was so damn freaking good. And like I said, I will pay money to see a rematch between Rhea Ripley and Shayna Baszler for the Women's World Championship. I will pay money for that because, like I said, on NXT when they face against each other, it was so good. So good. One of my favorite matches of all time. But yeah, next what we're going to be talking about is Ilya Dragunov. So, alright, so next what we're going to be talking about is Mr. Ilya Dragunov. This guy, he's only been in the main roster, the same time as Carmelo Hayes, for not for even a couple months. I think I'll say he's finally been here for a month now. His first freaking match was against Ricochet, and no, it was not against Ricochet. Was it against Ricochet? It was against Ricochet. I think it was. Yeah, it was. That match freaking cook. Holy fucking crap. I was not expecting that match to be so freaking good. That match freaking, he was so good in NXT, but when he came in the main roster, oh my god. Oh my god, so good. His match against Jey Uso, so good. So freaking good. And then his second match with Ricochet, so good. So good. And then when Braun Breaker came involved and everything, his match against Braun Breaker this week, this Monday night, I was not expecting that. I was on the edge of I watched a little bit because I was doing something, but I went back to watch it again. My god, that match was so good. This guy deserves a world championship, but not anytime soon. I see him winning the IC title first, before the World Championship. But again, he deserves a freaking title because he is so good in the ring. He reminds me of like Montez Ford, but a little bit different because like he has like a little weird, I won't say psycho, but like a weird, his character is just like gets so serious that he like starts turning, he gets like, he's looks like he's not even breathing. That's what Braun Breaker said. Looks like he's not even breathing. He's turned super freaking red, but then he like comes in like vengeance, just freaking charges at you like a freaking hyena. He is so good. He deserves an IC title, not a world championship right now, an IC title. Him versus like Sami Zayn, or him versus Chad Gable, or even him versus Bronson Reed. Yes, I'm saying Bronson Reed because the way that he fight against Braun Breaker is so good. He will actually like cook that match. He will be so good. Give him a chance. Like I said, if they can give Lyra Valkyria a chance, give Ilya Dragunov a chance because this guy is so good. Another thing that I'm gonna say is promos. Needs some work, but again, he doesn't talk as much. Get him to talk more. If you get him to talk more, he can actually be good in the mic. But give this guy an IC title. Don't give him a world title that quick. Give him an IC title. IC title first. IC title first. Let him hold up for a couple months, and then put him to the World Heavyweight Championship. Because that man is so good in the ring. If you don't give him a title shot, again, WWE, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, seriously, what are you doing? Give this man a shot because he's so good in the ring. Like, if you guys haven't seen it, go back and watch him against Ricochet. Go back and watch him against Jey Uso. Go watch him back watching against Braun Breaker. Even his days NXT was so good. His last match on NXT against Trick Williams, so good. So freaking good. Like, his matches in NXT was so good. Give this man an IC title. Like, hey, this would be a perfect match. If this happens, beautiful. And let's say Dominic Mysterio is the IC Championship. Dominic Mysterio versus Ilya Dragunov. That will cook. Who will win? I don't know who will win, but that match will cook. I'll put my money for that. But give this guy a push because he deserves it. Now, last but not least, when we talk about is Dakota Kai. Alright, last person we're talking about who deserves a freaking push is Dakota freaking Kai. Another person that her NXT days was so good. Like, I said, she was part of the War Games. The way she freaking beat down freaking Tegan Knox during the War Games, it was just pure evil, but so freaking damn freaking good. Like, she is so good as a freaking heel. Her in-ring performance is so good. Her promos are so good. I know she's part of Damage Control, but get her off Damage Control. I said the thing about Kairi Sane. Get those two off Damage Control. The four people that are on for Damage Control, which is Asuka, Io Sky, Dakota Kai, and Kairi Sane, separate them because all four of them have potential. If Bayley was part of that freaking faction, now Bayley's a freaking Women's World Championship on SmackDown. Separate these four, and they can all be freaking champions. I see Dakota Kai being a freaking world champion. She is so damn good in the ring. Words cannot explain how good she is. She is so good. Her promos are so freaking good. Her in-ring performance is so freaking good. Ever since she came back from her injury, she has impressed me. I loved her from like the beginning from NXT, but like ever since she's been on the main roster, I don't know for how long now, she is so damn good. But when she came back from her injury, she even got better. She is so freaking good. She deserves to be a world champion. She deserves it. She's been tag team champions, cool, but she deserves a singles title. She is so damn good in what she does. I repeat, she is so damn good what she does because oh my freaking goodness gracious, she is so damn good. Like, words cannot explain how good she is. Give her a chance. If it's not at the world, Actually, no. She does no. I'm gonna say this: the whole members of Damage Control deserves a world championship. I know I said for Kairi Sane she deserves like a mid card. She deserves a world championship. Dakota Kai, I see her going against Liv Morgan for the championship. I see her going against Ripley for the championship. I see her, if she does return, I see her going against Raquel Rodriguez for the world championship. I see her going against Lara Fakir, which already did already, but like uh Natalia, if Alexa comes back on Raw, I see potential with that. There's so Bianca Belair, freaking Jade Cargill. There's so many women that like I see Dakota having a banger freaking match. Like I said, a banger freaking match. I said this for Shayna Baszler. I will pay my money to see Dakota Kai go against like Liv Morgan or Rhea Ripley. I see that happen. That would be such a good match. Like I said, Dakota Kai deserves a freaking world championship. She deserves to win a women's title before she leaves. She's so damn good at the ring and so good at the promo. When she does promo with Damage Control, so good. The one promo that I actually enjoyed so much is when she was talking about Bailey, no, not Bailey. Oh my god, Becky Lynch and Liv Morgan. That promo, she cooked it. She absolutely freaking cooked it. It was so freaking good. Her promos is just so freaking damn freaking good. Like I said, she deserves a freaking world freaking championship. I make her too, but out of like some wrestlers on like the main roster on Raw, she deserves to be up there. She deserves. And do not change your face. No, she's one of the biggest heels. Like I said, there's only a couple heels in the freaking WWE for the women. She's one of them. Don't change your baby face. We don't need any more baby face. She's number one freaking heel. One of the number one heels for women on Raw. Do not, and I repeat WWE, do not change her to a baby face. Like I said, for the men, I got Austin Theory and Carmelo Hayes and Dominic Mysterio. Those people, and then I'm gonna add freaking Dakota Kai. Those people, like yeah, Grayson Waller, Carmelo Hayes, Dominic Mysterio, and Dakota Kai, do not change them to a baby face. I repeat, do not, because they're so much better as a heel. They can be the top heel of the WWE. They're so damn good at what they do. Dakota Kai is so good as a heel. Do not change her from a heel to a baby face. It will ruin her career. I'm telling you that right now. She is so good as a heel. But anyhow, this is the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, we dropped tomorrow, most likely tomorrow at noon, probably at noon. And yeah, and maybe, I don't know, I might get my predictions on Clash of the Castle and I that Friday. I don't know. We'll see. But more videos are coming. But like I said, guys, drop a like, subscribe, and let me know what you guys want to see next. Next week, I do have another video planned. Can't tell you what it is though. But anyhow, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Like I said, drop a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next week. It's so beautiful. See you guys all later.